Hey everybody, welcome to the live stream. So if you want to check out Sliders, the series, you can always check it out on Peacock. It's streaming on there, and also available for digital purchase on on Amazon and also on Apple TV. All right, let's go. As you can notice, we got a new background. All right, let's get the show started. 1 second. Oh shoot. I forget where the intro is. There it is. Found it.
What if you could revisit brand new worlds right here from your headphones, where anything is possible? Same shows, different perspectives. We've found the gateway.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Sliding Through Dimensions. I'm your host Eric, with Judy and Xander. This week's episode, we're going to be talking about Season 3, Episode 11, State of the Art. So the original air date for this episode was December 6, 1996. Little synopsis here is, in a world ruled by automatons who've made humans obsolete, Quinn and Rembrandt become the guinea pigs in a ghastly experiment. What'd you guys think of the episode?
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
I liked it.
like it.
Yeah, it's okay. That was
Yeah.
We had a nice special guest on this episode,
Um,
Robert England,
mhm.
Freddy Krueger himself.
What do you think ART stands for?
Oh, like the because it's right.
Oh, sorry, no, probably his name, right? Was
Alden.
Robotics
or
something.
technology.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
What was the name
maybe.
of the company? Was that the name of the company?
Alden.
It's just Alden Robotics, I think.
Oh, that's probably what it is then.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what the
probably.
acronym is
Okay.
for, yeah, so it works,
Yeah,
and
that
also state of the art,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
More
I
sciencey.
had forgot he was even in this episode. Until like I was looking at the the stuff.
And I was like, Robert England.
Yeah, when I was looking at the ahead for the episode, and I was like, oh, that's right, he was in this episode.
That's funny.
That was funny. I wonder how he even got like approached to do this.
Well, how many Freddy Kruegers had there been by this point?
Oh, 96. I don't know.
Let's
That's
see.
a good question.
At least
You'd have to go and look up.
It came out in
3.
96.
Yeah, this one came out. Yeah, this episode came out December 6,
At least
96.
3 or 4, I would have to assume by now.
There's a good amount of them, I imagine, by this point, right?
Yeah.
Because you're looking them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
let's see.
let's see. 84 was Elm Street.
Mhm.
You got 1
And then why does it not give me the year for this one?
for 2.
Yeah, it doesn't give me the year for 2. Oh, no, it does. And then 85,
Uh-huh.
87, and then 87, 88.
Damn, these are back.
Oh my
back to
God,
back.
89,
I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's
91, 93. You said this was 96?
Yeah.
Like, you already been through at least.
Shh, the 8. It had been 8 Freddy Krueger movies.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, they're just banging them out, huh?
They really, yeah, a lot of them came out like year after year
It's
after
like
year.
it's like Saw. Like back when Saw.
It's
Saw
like
was
they were
yearly.
like every Halloween.
It
you
went
have
from
in
like
Saw.
it was
Yeah.
literally so 84, 85, 87, so 87, 88, 89, 91, 93, 94, 2003.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
my God.
Yeah, so you had Robert England playing Dr. James Alden, and then you have Eddie Mills, who played Derek, and then Kathleen McLean played Erica, and then Jerry Rector played Paul. So those are some of the androids
Wow.
we come across in here. But yeah, the biggest one was obviously Robert England.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see, what does this episode starts out?
They're
They
sliding
They
out.
slide in.
They fall on the floor.
Yeah,
All of
like
them.
all like face first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like right next to each other too. Nobody
Wow.
landed on anybody.
Yeah.
No,
They were all in a
it's
nice,
like a
little,
nice
line.
little line.
And then
Um,
it's like all empty. Is this the back lot? It
Yeah,
wasn't?
yeah. This is
Oh,
the back
okay.
lot. It's kind of like over there by like where New York Street is in that area, more or less.
I just that fish market place was like still noticeable.
Yeah.
Some fish market store. Or I guess market, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So they land and they notice. Oh, they notice that the sky's purple there too, right? Or
Yeah.
like a lilac color.
Yes,
Yeah.
apparently.
And
then
nobody's
they-
around.
Yeah, it's all empty, and then two people start running, and they're being chased by a car.
Well, before that, they see like a scrap, like robot parts in the middle of the street.
Oh
they kind
yeah,
of go
that's
over.
right.
Professor notices them, and
They're like, if this is a remnants of a robot.
yeah,
So we know robots exist in this world.
yeah. So then there's like two people running down the street. Oh, and then I forget if somebody says like, "Oh, this doesn't look like the welcoming committee." That's probably Rembrandt. I
it's
think it was
Rembrandt.
right.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're being chased by a car. What kind of car? do you
it's a
think
Humvee.
that was? Oh yeah.
yeah. I wonder if it's the one that they use for rules of the game.
Yeah,
Probably just cleaned it up because they're
I
all
mean,
nice and
Universal
shiny.
probably has like so many. Where do you think Universal keeps all their like cars?
I'm sure they have like
And
a
that perfect line
specific
you always
lot.
go through on the track.
That's where they have all of them.
No, I'm,
They use the Jurassic Park truck for this.
I'm sure they have a lot.
Yeah, they
like
probably have a lot
for
of
some
different
cars.
and stuff.
And sometimes I imagine they just rent
Rent
vehicles.
cars? Oh,
And
maybe.
there must be like someone they rent them from.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're getting there's two other people running down the street and they're getting chased by like a Humvee. And is the Humvee starts shooting?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
shoots like
starts
green
shooting at, like, these-
lasers.
Yeah, so it shoots the two people down and then
And Quinn too.
Yeah.
and Quinn too, Wade and
The
Rembrandt
rest
and
of
Wade and Professor like make it around the corner.
Yeah.
So then this guy gets out and he's like scanning them for life.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of ignores the professor and them, and then
Well, he like kind of scans in that
in that
general,
general
direction,
direction,
and then the little
and-
thing just is straight zero. So
Yeah.
he's like, "All right, I guess I'll
Job is
go."
done.
I
he's
know.
like, all right, I'm
Yeah.
done. I guess I'll leave these bodies here.
Drives away.
That'd be funny. I thought he was gonna like run him over. He's gonna run over Quinn.
I thought he would have grabbed them
I guess not.
Well,
Maybe there's a
isn't it-
separate.
I thought the car was a living thing. The Humvee itself isn't
like a
living.
Transformers.
Well, it's like
Well,
is a robot itself? I thought
No,
that's what it was.
because remember they need he drives it. He's got like a
Oh,
special
palm key.
thing in his palm
Mhm.
that activates the car. So he's driving
I
it.
thought-
Maybe the gun's automated.
Probably.
Maybe.
But yeah, so they go to check on Quinn, and the professor's like, "Oh, he completely ignored us, so that must mean that Quinn's okay." So they go, and Quinn gets up. And he's like, "Oh, it's like I feel like I just stuck my tongue on a battery."
No, not a battery.
Oh, is it?
A socket.
Yeah,
Oh,
socket.
a socket.
Yeah.
Did you say
Yeah.
tongue though?
Yeah, he says tongue.
Oh,
Yeah.
why would you stick your tongue in the socket?
Because that's what kids do.
No, usually it's
Kids
their
are
finger.
always tonguing sockets.
Yeah, that's usually
That's
it.
how
It's
they
usually-
practice how to
it's
kiss.
either the tongue or it's a fork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two. Yeah.
I don't know, Xander. I don't remember you trying to.
No, I was
Put your tongue in a
terrified of socket. I still worry about getting.
I was like, oh, God.
How you can't even stick your tongue in the socket?
I
though.
know.
Yo, you can. Try hard.
Oh,
Because like I know somebody who's
With
tried
the
it.
right attitude, I
Yeah,
guess. But yeah, he's doing fine. And so then they go to see the other people.
And they see that they're robots.
Yeah, they're
And
also
they-
robots.
So they are like, oh, he was scanning for electrical signals.
Yeah, and then the professor, for some reason, hot wires this robot,
Oh, I know,
and then
right?
it like turns. He turns on.
and he's
I
all
was
like,
gonna say he turns him on.
turns
Then that
him
seems
on.
weird.
he's all like, help me.
Oh,
I was like, they were this close to just like going somewhere and just like laying
Laying
low.
low for these
and then of
3
course the
days.
professor had to like play with the wires.
I know why.
okay, guys, we need an episode. That's,
That's
right.
true.
That's true.
We didn't have anything to record on the other world, so I guess let's see what happens here. But yeah, then
They take him to like a TV store. I wonder if it's
No,
like
the
Moonies.
Yeah, probably. Well, no, I guess
Oh.
not. Well,
But
I
there's
guess
no
it would probably-
signage
they
in
just
there, so-
completely like dropped the whole Moonies
No,
thing.
yeah,
huh?
they did.
because they're not in San Fran anymore.
That's
oh,
true.
that's true.
I guess yeah.
But
guess
I
it-
think it wasn't even shown in the second season. Moonies.
no, yeah, they kind of dropped it after the first season.
Oh, that's so
like
sad.
seeing how,
I
like-
miss it.
They themed the little moon depending on where they were too.
Yeah. Aw.
yeah, no, yeah,
It's not
that was
like
that was
that.
short lived.
Miss it.
You don't even see the Dominion anymore.
Well, yeah, because
it's
they're
all
landing in
it's
it,
all
yeah.
LA.
Yeah.
They say they can go anywhere from San Francisco to LA, but it seems like
Seems
it's
like they've been
just
always
LA.
LA. Yeah.
But yeah, and then you see Quinn and the professor putting the guy back together again.
yeah. And then then they boot him up, or he boots up, and then
Yeah.
he does like this little like calibration thing. He puts like his hands in front of him.
Oh yeah,
I don't even know if that would be a good calibration.
it's a good
How come
spatial
he didn't-
awareness.
But
Yeah.
he didn't calibrate his spatial awareness like the other one does later on.
No,
Maybe because he's more
she's
advanced.
yeah, she's an earlier
Maybe.
model.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, he's A-okay. And then he starts, he's like talking to Wade. Oh yeah, he realizes, or he finds out that they're human, and he's like,
Yeah.
oh, he seems really shocked. And then he starts kind of flirting with Wade.
Yeah,
Or Wade starts flirting with him.
and then he asks us about his other companion,
Yeah.
and then they're all like, "Well,
They're
we
like,
left
"Oh,
him
no, we
there."
left him.
So they went back. I think what? Yeah, they go back
and he's
Yeah.
to check on him, and he's like in the middle of getting like stripped.
Yeah.
Like they're
By
like
some
taking
I
other-
know. I
parts
think
from
they
him.
already took his like one
His-
leg and the
His
head,
head was
right?
gone.
His
yeah.
arm was like taken apart, but it was still
So
there.
like people are already scavenging. Other robots
But this
are
is when
scavenging.
this is kind of when you learn about the world, because he keeps referring to father.
Yeah.
So who was the creator of the robots?
So it seems
and I
like
guess you
there's
find out
No
that
humans left, right?
no
Yeah,
humans are
no,
left.
they're- yeah,
So the
that's what they
robots killed
believe,
them.
at least. Yeah.
Mm.
So it's like I
Listen.
guess they started off with what like their was specific model, which was I
Mhm.
guess their companion model,
Yeah.
right? Their
Yeah.
girlfriend boyfriend models, I guess.
Obviously, like they made the robots.
There was
just
like almost 3,000. Of
Oh, it was
them.
like iRobot. They made all these robots to like make your life easier and like do like just like
Never works
everyday
out,
tasks.
man.
Yeah,
But this time, they
Well, like
they-
every
they-
other
robots
fucking
won.
time.
I know. You would think at this point people would learn like, well, like yeah, that was the thing. Like they build the robots. The
Mhm.
robots came about so that the robots could do the work and you could just chill.
Yeah.
And then some of the robots, their feelings got too big.
Too realistic.
Yeah.
Too human-like. Yeah.
And then they started to malfunction and they started to kill humans. And so then later on you kind of find out that it was like a mixture of like that plus humans realizing that they've kind of like gotten rid of their own usefulness.
Yeah.
And now the robots are like doing all their stuff that then they wanted to revolt against the robots. And then of course the
Yeah.
robots didn't stand for that.
The humans are like, "Hey, you're taking my job." They're like, "Oh, you made me to do your job."
So, and then that's when they go across the guy, and he's like starts Oh no, that's when the car comes back. There it goes. They see that robot. They see his companion being taken across, and then the guy comes back in the car.
Yeah,
And
and
they
they were
have to, like,
they
split
like
up.
they were apologizing. They're like, "Oh, sorry," and he's like, "Oh, it's all right. You didn't know.
No, we didn't know that was gonna.
We didn't know they were they were
Yeah,
stripping
fucking
down like a
scrap
car."
it.
So I guess there's just like a bunch of robots who. It's kind of
Yeah,
like
they
in
don't-
robots.
They don't really go into.
It's you don't really see
Any
other
of the other
robots,
robots
or where they're
besides-
at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
not,
I
not
guess
until
there are
Factory.
older models that
yeah,
like
not until later.
But you don't see any of the outside of the
Yeah.
models ever.
like where
Mhm.
did the guy who took that other one's
yeah,
leg? Where did he
does,
go?
Yeah, you just never see him again.
I imagine they're probably like hiding right underground, or
Well, yeah, because I guess they say they do
They
like
do sweeps.
do sweeps.
Like in
and that.
robots.
Yeah,
with
it's
the giant
true.
little things,
Did
yeah.
robots just take their idea from this episode of Sliders?
I don't know, when did robots come out?
Robots is a
Ooh, Robots
2000s
came out.
movie.
I was pregnant. Yeah,
Yeah, so then this is.
I
before.
think I fell asleep in the theater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty. I think
Monster.
I was pretty far along with Xander when Robots came out.
Oh really?
I'm gonna look this up real quick.
Yeah, it's like
That's
probably
just silly.
2005. Yeah.
2005?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So then you were. Oh, so it was just before you had him.
This was when did it come out? Like when was this?
Oh, you gotta check out the
day?
exact month.
Well, it would have been somewhere near.
Yeah.
In May. Well,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so so I would have liked to have known what happened more with that, like with that aspect of
Yeah,
it.
it's all mainly just the factory perspective.
Yeah,
They're
like
like, "Look,
where
we
were
don't
all
got
these
time to
other
go into
robots?
Where the other robots are.
Oh, I can't find the actual date. Darn.
Yeah. So you can probably have to Google it.
Probably.
Yeah. So the Hummer shows back up. It's one of those
Why didn't they
security
oh.
units, and they
split up.
oh they decided
They
to
split up. Yeah,
And
they're
then
like,
Rembrandt-
"We'll be back together in like 20 minutes."
And then Rembrandt and Quinn try to take them on, and then Quinn
Poor
just gets
Quinn in this
thrown
episode.
like a rag
Yeah,
doll.
like he gets a pipe. He like ends up getting a pipe because
Yeah.
he's like, okay, I'm gonna hit this guy,
He hits
and then
him.
he hits the robot and absolutely nothing, and he immediately he's
He
like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
And then the robot's all bam.
He like smacks him across.
Does he
the
smack him or does he
alley.
grab him and throw him?
I think he grabs him and throws him.
grabs him and
because
throws
my-
him,
My whole
right?
thing is like, are they really getting? Well, because then
Well, he
Rembrandt
does-
right after.
He ends up hitting a wall really bad and then
Yeah.
bleeding, and then
Well,
yeah, and then
Rembrandt just gets picked
He
up.
gets picked up, and so my thing was, is he really getting picked up?
I don't
I know
know.
he
It's
did
also
kinda
a one-arm.
seem like-
It is a one-arm pull.
I don't know. Well, they didn't show his lower half, so maybe he
That's
just like
why-
stepped up on
But
something.
his shirt, I mean, like his
Oh,
head
yeah.
is tilted up and his chest is up. Like, it's
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
it does kind of look like he's being like held up.
Yeah.
He does.
But
I
he's
wonder.
getting manhandled.
But yeah, and then they realize that Quinn's bleeding, so they're like, let's take him to the factory.
Yeah. They're all like, these guys are human.
Man.
What the hell? Yeah, so then
We go
They-
back.
I was thinking that this world was going to be overrun by robots,
Mhm.
and they would have wanted to get rid of the humans. I thought that's where we were going in this episode.
oh yeah.
They were like, yeah, they've already done that.
Yeah. So they get put in the car and taken away, and then they ask Derek where
Oh,
like,
yeah,
where they were
Professor
taking
Wade,
him. Yeah, Professor
yeah.
Wade. He's like, well, they probably take him to the factory. So they need to figure out how to
To
get to the
father.
factory. And they're all like, well, you need to find
We need to find a
a robot
That
with,
has a
with the
chip.
chip. And as far as getting a truck,
And they
we
want
have
a
to steal
car,
that.
but you need the chip. So you need the chip to get into the factory, but also to
start
drive
the
the
car.
car. It's
And-
kind of like now they have the push to starts, but you need your little
Yeah.
fob.
Yeah. So then he's like, well, like I know somebody that can help us with that. But he's like, as far as the Hummer itself, like the
Like
the
you have to
vehicle, you
steal
have
one.
to steal in.
Yeah,
Wade's all like, I like the way this guy thinks.
of course she does. She thinks she's like, she
Yeah.
thinks he's cute too, though.
Yeah. And then it cuts to
Quinn and Rembrandt, and they're
Yeah, and they're at the
he's
facility.
getting scanned. Poor Quinn is yet again shirtless for this scene.
yeah. And I think this building is the Twin Towers downtown.
You think?
Yeah, it looks like it. I don't
This
know what
inside-
angle they're
the-
shooting it
the
at.
inside shot, no, obviously,
Like what-
right?
huh?
I don't know what the inside shot is.
The
but
interior is
outside-
probably not, yeah, but like the inside does look
outside.
like it, yeah. Yeah, so they have him strapped down on a table. He's in his boxers.
Yeah, he's in his
Yeah.
boxers.
And they're
I don't know why he had to scan him completely, like
So, like,
almost nude. They're
Let's
like,
be
your
real, they
technology,
would've-
your technology can't scan through my clothes. Like, you have to take my clothes off. And then he is being like a bit snippy with them. Like, he's all like, get me out of here, you know?
He's like, "Can you let me out of here?" And the guys are like, "No."
Yeah. He's, I ain't doing it.
Yeah, so they scanned him. So let's be real, they would have stripped him naked and scanned him.
I just feel like, why?
Well, we find out later why they scanned him. But then I also,
Just why in the nude?
oh, I don't know. That's
That's
just
what
what
I'm
they
saying.
do. Yeah.
But yeah, and I guess you find out. So then they bring him his clothes, and you find out that the father wants to meet him.
Oh, yeah,
So the
'cause the-
creator.
Yeah, one of the robots is like, "Oh, father's just anxious to meet you."
Yeah.
So they take him into
Is
this
it weird
room.
that they refer to him as father? Everyone's like father, father, father.
That's 'cause he's the
No, that's just
creator.
what they call him. It's their
Yeah.
creator.
I know, but
Um,
it's just like. Do you think? I'm guessing he programmed that into them.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
I think it's probably. I mean, I guess it's probably one of the things where they ask you, like, or for the robot, probably ask you, like, what do you want to be called, right?
He's like
I
father.
don't know. I mean, we got
It
because
could
of
be.
Oh,
the-
actually, okay, we'll get
mean,
to that
it's like
later.
from the
Actually,
science fiction,
anyway,
too.
okay.
Yeah, so they bring him in, and then Rembrandt comes in right after, and they're like looking around, and there's like these heads, like in these little tubes, kind of like Futurama, where they have them in
Yeah.
the jars.
I thought they were just heads. Like I thought that they were just like, oh, look at all the models that I've built,
But
and
they
then we see them
actually, like,
moving.
they move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I think is even like sicker.
I guess.
What
But
a
I mean, they're
weird
robot
little-
heads.
what a weird
You're a
little-
weird little freak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they,
And then in comes in father.
yeah, Robert England comes in
the
his wheelchair,
That's how you know he's a bad guy.
in his
He
all
does
white
that thing
suit.
where he
Yeah, a
lifts
white
up-
suit and a wheelchair.
That's true.
Not a good guy.
He does that thing where he lifts up his leg to, I guess, to cross it,
Yeah,
to like
cross it
show
over.
them
Yeah.
that like I
My
can't
legs
use
don't
my
work.
legs.
Yes.
But it made me think of that scene in
Oh,
in
scary
Surf
movie too.
Ninjas.
Oh, Surf Ninjas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
When
that's
he-
right.
Yeah. But
Rob Schneider.
yeah. But yeah, I guess you find out like those are the models he's built, and like he modeled one of them after himself, and he was like
Like
23.
23.
Yeah. And then you kind of figure out what the other ones were modeled after later
I
on.
never find out really.
His wife, his ex-wife, right? Or his like
Oh,
Ex-wife,
not
yeah.
ex-wife, but
His
his
wife.
his dead wife.
And then
Yeah.
but then they cut back to the Professor and Wade, and they're trying to like rebuild that Erica model. And he's getting like the Professor's obviously getting frustrated because the Professor's always frustrated.
Well, it's also because Derek keeps talking.
Yeah, he keeps like asking him
and
questions.
and stuff.
Yeah, and he's over there. Well, because he's like, I guess some of the wires is damaged, and Derek's all like, "You're doing it wrong. It's not gonna work.
You're doing it wrong."
And then he's all like, "I have to." It's called improvising. It's like there's a
It's
bunch of like
improvise.
there's a bunch of why he's like, "Is it gonna work?" He's like, "I don't know." He's like, "What? Let's find out."
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
guess there's like a bunch of burnt wires he's got to come across. He's
So
got to
he's
like
gotta,
go
like-
through. And so he snaps at him, and,
Yeah.
then he does that Derek Bartle does that. He's just like, "I'm sorry, I'm bothering you." So like then he like goes
He goes
upstairs.
upstairs.
He's like, "I guess I'll go
And
upstairs."
then of course Wade is like upset because he's being mean to the
robot.
robot she likes.
She's all like,
So
"You don't
she
have to
starts
talk
like
to him like
lecturing
that."
him. And but you know what? And so of course they start having that conversation of like, well, he's just a robot. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And she's just like, but he has feelings, and that's
Yeah.
and that makes him a human.
She's trying to do a comparison of like, oh, well, that battery that powers him would be located here, so that would be like his heart, and that just
She's
trying
just
to like,
we're machines too, man.
she's all, we might run on
Just like
different
that,
oils, but
man.
we're the same.
But I mean, to the Professor's side, though, I think if Derek was fully human, like he
Mhm.
was,
He'd still
he would
say,
have been, he would have
Yeah.
treated him exactly the same. He would have been frustrated
Yeah.
with him anyway. I don't think he was frustrated or mean to him because he was a robot.
Yeah.
I think he would have been like that no matter who was.
Yeah, because you're like
'Cause
questioning him.
You're questioning him, and you're also like, he's trying to think and he's trying to concentrate. You're there like messing
Just-
with his
yeah.
mind too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know if Wade really should have gone in on him with that. But part of it is also like, Wade, are you going in on him also because you have this like weird little
Like,
crush
crush on him, right?
Yeah. And you don't know much about the robots either. Like you don't
Yeah.
like you find out that they're or like when he's telling the speech about like the companion ones, it was like you would have imagined that there would have been some sort of like feelings like mimic programmed into them.
Yeah.
So how much of that is like his actual
Mhm.
feelings versus like what might have just been programmed into him? You don't know.
Yeah, I think we come to find out that Derek's like a little bit more advanced than the Erica model. Like Derek has like a learning ability.
I think she
Stuff
did
like that.
too. I thought that was a thing that their learning ability was part of
But
what
her
I
was.
think
ability
hers
is-
a little bit
I think
like
too
more
intense.
primitive, and then also like
Yes,
she's
sir.
like,
Also, why did okay? Anyway, we'll get to that when we get to that, I guess.
Yeah.
But-
so like there's this little back and forth between Wade and the professor, and he pretty much just says they don't have the same like as far as like reasoning and just like the way we process stuff compared to the way a robot does. So he's like, and so he just basically doesn't really see them.
he
the
like
same
kind
way.
of goes into the whole thing of like if he can't like even if he can create art or even if he can, which is an interesting like thing
Yeah.
to think about right now with AI too, right?
Yeah,
Like even if he can create art or he can like that doesn't mean that he has the same type of feelings as like humans do or like the capacity to like
yeah,
love and be charitable and then feel like a human does.
yeah. I get the
But
professor.
then Wade goes up there and we find out that he does have at least some sort of feelings.
Yeah. Yeah, she goes out there to talk to him. They're over there on Wisteria Lane looking
Yeah.
at the skies, and
Again?
they're
Pink looking sky.
what happened? What'd you
A
drop?
pen.
Oh. So they're looking at the sky and like he's like, oh, she's like, oh, in my world the sky is blue.
Mhm.
And then he kind of explains to her like
The atmosphere is
like the
different.
way the atmosphere works, like the way I forget how he explains it. Did you write it down? No, I thought you would. But yeah, just like basically the
It's
way
just
the particles
are
come through.
smaller, so that instead of you getting the blue light from the particles, you're
The
getting down
lilac.
to like the more of the purple.
Yeah.
It's
Although
just
it
you're
looks
getting like
pink.
the other.
It's just a pink sky. It's not really purple.
I know to me maybe it was different back when it first released, but I'm like I felt like the sky didn't even look like any color really.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like I don't know if it looked different back on our.
I don't know. On this still shot I have here, it looks
It
pretty
depends.
purple.
Sometimes it kind of looks like semi-decent like that, but then
Yeah.
sometimes it's like white with like a hint of like pink in the like top left corner.
Yeah, like it just
Yeah.
looks like maybe there's like a sunset going on.
So like, look, we're
But
not.
yeah, so it's just like that. It's just the light that you're seeing is a little bit further down in the spectrum than the blue light that we see. So instead of like the blues, you're seeing more into like the purples, is what he's saying.
Yeah, and then Wade starts telling him about
She
like
starts-
how
she's
their
lonely.
travels and like she feels like alone, and then he's like, "No, you're not alone. I'm here with you."
See how much of that is him like actually feeling like that,
Uh-huh.
and how much of that is him going like, "This is what this is what
What
this
she needs to
human
hear.
needs from me."
Yeah, you know.
So I'm just like, so they kiss, and I'm just like, I don't know if I would have taken that as. I don't know. I don't know if I would have taken his words as true.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, immediately after the kiss, she is like, "Oh man."
she feels weird about it, right?
that might have been his first kiss
Maybe
because he goes, "Oh, that felt nice." Like,
he's like, "Oh yeah, that's good. I like that."
yeah, like so she's like, "Oh, that felt weird." I'm
Now,
like, "It's probably 'cause
do we
it's his
think
first
that she
kiss."
liked it? Did she feel weird because she liked it? Or she felt, she said it felt like nothing, right?
No, she didn't say. She just said it felt different. It felt
felt-
odd. It felt wrong somehow.
She felt like kissing my brother.
So that's why she was just kind of like, and then he goes in for another kiss, and she's like,
He's
"No,
like,
let's not do
"No."
this."
She's like, "No." And I thought the press was gonna come and be like, "What the fuck?"
What's going on?
What's going
here? Yeah, it goes back to Quinn.
Yeah,
and
back to Quinn and Rembrandt. And
this is when he starts
giving
telling
him the
them
tour.
more. Yeah,
yeah, going into like what happened in the rebellion and all that.
yeah. This is when you find out that like the humans did try to like revolt against the robots a bit.
Yeah,
They wanted to just kill the robots to go
Didn't go
back,
well.
and then he's just kind of like,
They lost.
What's that
Yeah.
thing? I know. What's that thing he says? You can't turn back the clock. You can't put Pandora back in her box.
yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. But so the robots obviously won, killed all the
And
humans.
then you get introduced to.
His companion.
Yeah, his
Which is
companion
his
bot,
wife.
which is an Erica,
So then this is when you
version,
find
but
out
it
that
was
the
his wife,
Erica
yeah.
model is
Two.
modeled against his
like
wife.
off of his wife. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Derek model is after him. Which one was his? Or the Paul?
23-year-old.
I would.
Yeah, I think it was a
think
Derek
the
one,
Derek
right?
Paul was
Because
the other
Derek
one.
kind of looks like the Derek model has
So
brown hair.
Derek
Yeah.
was him,
Yeah.
and then Erica's were his wife, and then
Yeah.
we find out what the Paul one is later on.
Dude,
Well,
I-
oh, what
Yeah,
was the
we
Paul
do.
one?
We find that in the dinner.
Oh, okay.
In the dinner part of it.
Oh, that's
And
right.
then,
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, so he's kind of telling them all of that, and then he's like, "This is." But the part that was really weird is like he's like, "This is my model," and he's like, "She's the perfect wife and lover." Like, why did
What
he
the
have to
fuck?
insert the lover part in there?
Because
Look, he
gotta
wants
let
you
him
to know.
He's among guys. I guess.
He's
I think
all like,
that truly is his
he's trying to
mindset.
sell one to them.
He's among the bros. He's like, I gotta.
He's like, "Yo,
It's
this
like,
robot." But
yeah, basically, he's like,
That's
yeah,
so
guys, I
weird.
fucked this robot too. He's like, hey,
Guess what,
she's
guys?
Basically, my wife.
We
so.
finally did it.
you
Oh,
want
and
it?
then-
I made it.
Yeah. And then I think doesn't Rembrandt Quinn say like, "Oh, you can." I didn't think you could do
You
that.
can do that?
Basically.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I think Quinn's kind of like.
See,
I
but
didn't-
does he mean that he doesn't think that you could have sex with that robot, or does he mean he doesn't think his penis works? Because I think it's
Oh,
the robot.
that's true.
I think it's the robot thing.
Oh,
I think
shoot.
it's,
I
I think
didn't
hit
even
your
hit
mic.
that.
it's that he doesn't think that the robot can have sex. Because I think that's what
Why
he
would
thinks.
he be? I think it would be more that he had his stuff working.
No, I
Uh-huh.
think it's the
Then the
robot thing
what?
because I don't think he would
He
assume
was
that the
thinking
robot
maybe they were all
had,
like Ken and Barbie dolls.
yeah,
like
like they're all
nobody
maybe.
had.
like they don't have anything down there. Yeah, that's what I think he thought.
He meant.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
because
Or maybe
I feel
he
like
was just kind of shocked at the idea of like that's what you're doing with your robot.
I mean, it is his wife.
It is.
I
but,
think
like,
this is just like shocking to them, period, because there's nothing like this on the world. You know, they're like super advanced.
I mean, I
don't
guess
know,
not robots, but there are like
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
Sex
to this
dolls, yeah.
extent.
I don't know actually when did Love Dolls happen? Because would that have happened back in our world when Quinn was
Just the whole. Just,
Yeah, that's what RoboCop was.
Alex Murphy is back to have sex.
The new and improved RoboCop. This
I'm
one
waiting for
bangs,
that
guys.
remake.
But yeah, maybe he's just thinking like maybe Quinn is just a little like innocent sweetheart, and he's like, "You have a robot, and that's what you do with it."
I just think he would think of it in more of a scientific way.
yeah, like
than-
he'd be
Yeah.
like, "You have a robot, and that's what you do." You're not like
No, yeah, I think it is like the Ken and Barbie thing. That's what his mindset is.
maybe.
He's like, look, I'm bored. There's no more humans. What do you want me to do?
And then they're like,
True.
"The robots have
What do
made you
do?
food."
Yeah.
I guess. He's
yeah.
like, the
So
robots
this
have
made us some
you
dinner.
food. And then would
like-
you want to eat food that robot? Like you're in a world where there are no humans.
Well, but we assume that so we think Robert England is a person though, so obviously they've been feeding him. So I guess you make the assumption. That,
I
that he's
guess
doing
I
that.
know, but that's what I don't know.
But now
I'd
that
be
I'm
like, I
thinking about
wouldn't.
it
I would
now-
not be excited to eat food
I
that
don't even
robots have
know.
prepared
Yeah.
in a world where there's only one person
You don't think
left.
they're still cooks? You don't think they know how to like cook off a recipe?
If anything, they would know to cook what he likes to cook. So now
I
you're
guess.
bound by just like his taste.
maybe the robots still eat though.
I don't know.
No, they don't got the stuff to eat.
But
You've
he
seen their
does,
intestines.
But he does.
He does. Actually, you know what? That brings a good point to the end of this. But okay.
Yeah,
We'll get
so
to that
he's
when
all
we
like,
get to
"Oh,
that.
you guys got to stay for dinner," and they're
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"No,
they're like,
we,
"No,
we got to go. We've actually been here too long already. We have friends waiting for us on the
And he
outside."
immediately gets
And he's
mad.
all like,
he's like, how
"Oh, you
dare
guys ain't going
not?"
nowhere. You guys are staying for dinner."
Oh yeah, you like the guy,
then the
his,
security
like
ones
security guards
show
Show
come.
up and like escort him.
He's like, how dare you make me do this to you? But
Son
I'm
of a bitch.
I'm holding you captive now.
I was giving you the illusion of choice, all right?
I know.
Yeah, so they go to dinner, and I don't know what the hell they're eating at first. Like from a
I don't know.
Oh,
He's so
but then
distracted
this
by
is
those
when
candles.
this. So they walk
Oh, really?
away
They walk
though.
past
Yeah,
these
and then
units.
these new doors open, and we see that they're
oh
robot
yes, they open
Quinn
up
and
and it's
Rembrandt.
but they have no eyes.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
they're
that
just
was
like-
what a weird.
That's the last
Well, I
thing
think they were
he put into
still
robots,
because
though.
I think they put the like the
That'd make the most
exoskeleton
sense
in
to
there first, and then like put
Well, the eyes part would have
skin
had
part
to have
over it.
been exoskeleton part.
Not necessarily. That's something they could always put in after.
Yeah, I would assume.
Why
it's after
would
they,
you-
They
what
lock
are you
in. You
gonna
know what
do
I
with
think
all
it
that
is? I think it's like a lock-in mechanic where you put it into the exoskeleton.
Oh,
and
like
then you
maybe
turn
it's
it.
just like, or
Maybe.
maybe it's just like the eyeballs, or just
Like,
like
punctures
Or,
through.
well,
and
yeah,
then-
like
well, they're
it
definitely
punches like
punctures
that.
because
Yeah.
that's why they don't have any like there's fill.
but they have eyelids. These robots have eyelids.
They probably
maybe it's part of the eye. Who knows?
I don't know.
Don't get bogged down in the
I just-
details.
I guess they just really wanted us to know that this Q
are
and this
robots.
Rembrandt
yeah,
are
our robots, and that's the only way you were
freshly
gonna
made.
know. And they got these little outfits on.
Yeah.
These
Um,
outfits-
They're having dinner.
Yeah, I
Great
don't know how
outfits.
you're trying to figure out what they were
Very
I didn't
eating.
even know. I was so distracted by these weird.
I don't
candles.
know. I have no
Birds.
idea. Was it mush that they were eating? What were they eating?
I don't
Rembrandt
know.
did
It looked
not
like
like
a
it.
looked like a cinnamon bun.
Oh,
Yeah, there's the
Rembrandt did
candle
not
you were
like
talking
it.
about.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Rembrandt didn't like it. But he compared it to something. I forget
So
what it
he
was.
said food in the military, and they
Oh,
call
yes,
it
that's right.
SOS. But I
Yeah.
couldn't figure out like shit of. I don't know. Like I would imagine.
Send
It's,
help because this food is that bad.
I don't know. Like I would
I
imagine.
thought
the
it
word
was like the
shit is in there.
MRE like things that they those are the meals. Those are the ones they
Well,
use
I
in the
think he
military.
means it's like the worst of the MREs, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
It's the type of MRE.
And then he didn't say what it was. He's like, you don't want to know what that means. But before that, he starts
Yeah.
talking about how the Paul models are modeled after his son that died.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
But he took the memories away. He didn't put those memories into his wife, his new robot wife.
Yeah.
So she
she
spared.
doesn't remember him.
Yeah. So she spared that.
And I think what
Rembrandt gets
makes
kind of
comment-
upset.
He's all like, "Oh, what does he
That's
say?"
true, because you know what? He just lost his son. Well, not he didn't lose his son, but he had to leave his son in that world. So I wonder if he's just like, how dare you not let her remember her son? In that world where he was pregnant.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. I was
And
all
he's
like,
kind of
"What?"
like, oh yeah, why would you want to be able to remember your child? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Like he was kind of upset at that. And then he was also like, this food's crap. I don't want to eat this.
yeah.
Or maybe he was just mad about the food.
So
I
this
don't
food
know.
sucks. You suck too.
He saw his food sucks. You suck. Your wife sucks. His factory sucks. Get me out of here.
Yeah. So then they so now after dinner they get escorted to like these
Bro.
quarters
Oh, but
Oh,
in the
this is-
conclusion that like there's one more experiment.
yeah,
Do
that-
with you guys.
Yeah, that he wants to transfer
One
their
thing the robots
consciousness.
don't have.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's
The
the mind. So he wants to
Robot
transfer.
Robot Q was like, what the heck? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he wants to transfer their consciousness into their robot counterparts.
So they put him. He
And
locks
tell
him
me
in a
why
room.
it didn't dawn on me that he wanted to do that experiment because he wants his mind in a robot body. Like it wasn't until the end
Yeah,
that I was like, oh, that's what he wanted. He wanted to put his
True
own mind in a
life, yeah.
robot.
he's like, I want to be able to walk it in.
I thought he was just like, can I put minds in robots? I don't know.
Yeah. No, yeah. Obviously, that was the ultimate goal. But he was going to test it out on somebody else
On
first
Quinn.
before he did it on
Yeah,
himself.
but he brings in the robot Quinn and Rembrandt, and so
Yeah.
the robots meet the originals for a little bit there.
Yeah.
And then they send them into the room, but they're prisoners in this room, so they cut the energy.
Well, they
The
cut off
electricity to the
electricity to
door.
the door. So Rembrandt tries to break the window, but nothing happens. Just kind of like
It did
bangs
look like he
against
hit
it.
that window. What do you think it's made
Yeah, it
out of?
did. Some
I
sort
thought
of
it
like
was
plastic.
Well, I
It
thought
was
the
like-
assumption was when he did that
Uh-huh.
was that I thought it was that they knew that there was a wall behind that,
Maybe.
and that was just a bullshit like thing.
Oh, I don't know.
Because even the way he hits it, I'm just like, oh, you can tell.
Because it
that's just a
does
wall.
wiggle.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
can see
it's
it
like
wiggle.
there's probably like some thick plastic or something like that. Clear
Maybe.
plastic. I don't know.
But yeah, they can't break out.
Yeah. So then that's when
Quinn.
Quinn's all like, oh well, he decides they're gonna
He's like, I'm gonna
Is-
rewire this.
he's gonna get the
Light.
Wires
power
and
from the
lights.
lighting,
Yeah.
and hopefully there's enough wire we can like get it and like basically connect it to the
Shut
door
it.
thing, so
Yeah.
it'll get power to the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they start working on that, but so then it goes back to the professor and them, and he just
before
finished
that,
up.
He does have that really sweet line to
Oh my
Rembrandt.
god, they start.
Oh,
blazing
yeah,
each
that's
other
right.
I
so
know.
bad,
I do-
yeah.
As he's working on it, he's all like,
And then
he-
you're just like, just kiss already. Oh god. man.
where Rembrandt kind of apologizes for he feels like he's not carrying his weight,
Yeah.
and then the
He's
Quinn's
like,
all like,
"Q, you're
he's like,
so
what are you talking about?
smart."
He's like, you know how many times I wouldn't even be here because of you.
I know. He's like, you always carry your weight. It's
He's
like,
all like, there's
"Aw."
been plenty of times.
There's a lot
where-
of these. I think I
Yeah.
said this last episode too, where it's just like there's a lot more of these scenes where like they're, you see more of like the feelings between all of them than you would necessarily would have seen.
Yeah,
Maybe they're just
well, yeah, because
talking
they've been
more
like
about it.
traveling
Maybe.
together for so long. Obviously, you're gonna see some of that.
Yeah. I wonder if it was easier for them to do that. That
Oh,
they've
especially they've been working
with them-
together so
Yeah,
long.
they've been working together for so long.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, then we go back to the professor and he's like done with the Erica model.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's finished repairs.
and then it took what, like 16 hours.
Yeah, like
Yep.
16 hours and like 2 minutes or something. And he's
I
like,
think was Derek makes a comment of that, and the professor's like 16 hours. Is that it? He's all like, oh, I would have been faster just to have made a new one from scratch. I
he
half
goes like
the time.
straight sarcasm.
He's all like, what are you talking about? That's and then
That's ridiculous.
yeah, and then Wade's all like, he's joking.
He's fucking with you.
So he like puts a little screwdriver into her and like
It's kind of
activates
like
her.
how they activate synthetics in Wayland. Like we just saw
Oh,
that. 'cause
yeah,
it's
yeah,
the ear.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Predator Badlands, yeah,
Yeah.
when they reactivate
Maybe it's because it's an
The
easy
androids.
hole.
Well,
to
I'm
get
assuming because
through.
that's where the conscience or like the mind would be.
Would
so it's
be.
like,
So
oh,
they
let's
put the
make
little
that the start
reset
key.
button there.
Yeah, so he boots her up. She gets up. She starts like banging into the wall and all over the place. And they're all like, "Oh, did we put something in the wrong?" And then Derek's like, "No, this is what
They're all
she does.
turn her off. She's gone
She's
mad.
she's calibrating her spatial
Spatial
awareness, and then she does that little hand thing too.
It's like a reset.
She was
mode
like
that they
a
always
she's
have
like
to
a
do.
goddamn Roomba.
Yeah,
was trying to
hitting
figure
everything.
out, just hitting into the walls. Yeah, so she reactivates, and then she's all like, "Derek," and then you can already tell she's already eyeballing Wade. She's all like
all
another
jealous.
female.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, why did they make the female robot jealous?
I know, right? Well, I think they had
Well,
already
we
mentioned.
find out that the earlier units all have intense emotions. They're
Yeah.
Too emotional. Yeah.
So they're all like, oh, what? they're all like, oh, they tell her, oh, we didn't bring you back, because we brought you back because we need your help.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they need her because she's got that chip in her hand to get them into the factory and also to start the thing. So now they have
The
to
car.
start the car. So now they got to figure out how to get a car. So they're gonna go to like I guess we're to the middle of the street, right? Where the
They're gonna
patrols
go
were
back
going.
to the street. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're
Because
walking.
I guess they patrol the area every like 20 minutes.
Yeah. So they're all walking together, and you can still see her like looking at Wade, like, So they decide to split up, and then
This is where I was kind of like, so they split up. Robots
Yeah.
go with robots, humans go with humans.
Well, Erica was
This is-
insistent that she'd go with Derek.
This is when I start to wonder, like, is Derek
Oh, good
evil?
guy. Oh, no,
yeah.
I did wonder. I'm like, is this
Oh,
gonna be
really?
this?
Yeah, like I thought maybe Derek had lied to them just to get Erica back running again, and like something
They were
was
just gonna
going-
take off and leave him high and dry, or what?
or they were gonna
They're
kill
gonna
him or
kill him,
something. Yeah.
obviously.
Well, I mean, they would have did that in the basement that they were working. I don't know if they were gonna
They
do
kill him
that.
anytime, I guess, too, fair,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as they're walking, this is where Wade tells the professor,
Apologizes,
to
yeah.
apologizes for like
Blowing
And
up
then-
on
She's like,
him.
sorry, I lectured you.
yeah.
She's all, but sometimes you get on my nerves, and he's all like, yeah, we all kind of get on our nerves.
She's like, I kissed the
sometimes."
robot.
She's all like,
I
we're
kiss him.
he's all like, we're like an extended family. We know exactly how to push each other's buttons. He's like, don't tell anybody. I adore you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, I
He
kissed
says
the
that to
robot.
everyone when they're alone.
He's
Yeah.
like, I kissed the robot, and the professor's like, what?
Professor kind of gives her a look
He's
like,
all-
okay.
He's like,
He was kind of looking at her already when she was flirting with Derek initially. He
Yeah.
did kind of give her a look like, But yeah, and so then they're trying, and so then we go back, and Rembrandt and Quinn are trying to escape.
No, not yet. So before, like, as they're having that conversation, the Hummer pulls up, and the Paul unit comes out, and then I think
Is this on his face?
they grab him, and they take him down to the floor, and the professor goes for the spinal thing and just
Oh,
snaps
that's right.
it.
Yeah. Because the Derek unit goes. You have to. Yeah. That's
You
how
have to.
You have to
That's how you
pull it till you
deactivate
hear
them
the
to hear the
snap.
snap.
Yeah.
So he does it, and then the professor's like, "Oh," he's all, "That felt an awful lot like murder."
Like he hasn't killed.
He's all like,
I
he's
know.
all like, "I liked it." Yeah, so they deactivate him. Yeah, and then it goes back to Quinn and Rembrandt's, and
They're like
they've-
there's 7.
they've got the wire and they've
7
connected it
inches?
to like this little, like, I guess it's like a metal.
They've
Like,
gotten the
art piece?
the art. Well, there was like that other lamp, so I think they went so I think they went like light lamp,
they're just trying
And
to.
then the actual.
and then they're trying to get
cable
to the
from
door.
the door.
Yeah,
but
so
they're
they're-
like off.
They're short.
By 7 inches.
Something
right?
can
7
conduct.
Yeah,
inches.
7 inches. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he's like, "Oh, we need something else." He's like, "I think we've used everything that conducts electricity in this room." So like,
you wanna
he's
do
like, "Unless
that."
you want to hold it." And then he's all like, and then that's when the Rembrandt thinks of something. He goes and there's like a vase in there with water, and he pours water into this tray. He's like,
That looked like a little, like, the tray that you use when you paint
Sweet.
walls.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, no,
right?
you're right.
Yeah.
so he's all like, "Water is conducting." He's like, "Oh," and Quinn's like, "What'd you say about not carrying your weight?" And then so he adds that, and it opens the door, and they get out of there, and they're like on the factory floor.
Oh yeah, and then I think
Um,
Rembrandt is worried, like, oh, what if they try and stop us? But then the Quinn's like, oh wait, no, they're fine because they're just trying to work on the units. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he also questions like, why do they keep, like, if there's no humans around to do work for, like, why do
Yeah.
they just keep making more robots?
hmm Yeah. So then, as they're walking through the floor, Wade and them, they pull up in the Humvee. Yeah, they get
they're
there
there
at the facility, and
Well, this
oh,
is when
Derek
Yeah.
goes off with
the professor.
the professor.
Yeah, they split up.
They
Again.
split up, and then the Wade and Erica kind of
Erica
wait right
together.
there, and then
Erica's like,
Erica's
"Yeah,
all
we're
like,
pretty close.
Erica's like, did you touch my man while I was deactivated? Did you kiss him?
Yeah,
Son
she's
of a
like,
"Tell me, you son of a bitch."
this is like grips like Wade really hard. She's like,
Yeah.
"You're hurting me.
Yeah,
She's all like, you're too nice to him.
Yeah.
she's all, "I'm gonna have to kill you."
And then this Derek comes back because he's like Derek Crimson. And he's like, hey,
Yeah, he like stops
and then
her.
she's all like, Derek, you're back.
She's all, hey.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot it actually switched back to Quinn and them. And then it kind of shows the robot version of Quinn and Rembrandt. They're coming like, or they're like
They're
in
going
the
to
area.
where I guess I mean they're going to where Wade and
Yeah, and Erica are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they
end up seeing the robot.
end up seeing the
so
robots,
they think it's
and
their
they think it's
guys.
They're
them.
calling them over,
And Wade's all like,
what's with the
Quinn
weird
Rembrandt. I
outfit?
know, right? So they
Yeah.
start.
They also were
start
walking kind of
sprinting.
weirdly.
Yeah.
They start sprinting towards them,
Holy shit!
and then that's when Quinn shows up, and he's got like this little blaster that he stole off of one of the
And he kills.
And he
units,
kills
and he
the
kills the
Rembrandt.
Rembrandt.
He,
He like shoots him,
I know.
and they show him on the ground. He's like leaking like green ooze,
And
like,
Rembrandt is kind of staring at his robot double, like he seems a bit bothered by like. I'm sure you would be right. Like you're seeing yourself dying on the floor. Like that must mess with your head a little bit.
And then the Quinn robot looks at him like, what the fuck?
It's like, holy shit, what do you think you're doing?
But then like he's kind of looking at like
he's serious about it.
He's kind of looking at himself too, like the real version of Quinn, and like kind of like sees like a little weird little smirk on his face.
He's like, that's gonna be me.
Whatever.
It's like that.
Yeah. So then they're like, oh, all right, they're all here, and then that's when Robert Englund shows up, Dr. Alden.
Oh yeah.
With the like a whole like battalion of fucking robots, like security ones and the other ones as well. And they're like, oh look, you see our friends are here. There's no reason for you to leave.
He's like, you can stay with me forever now.
Yeah. So now they're all like, oh, he's like, oh, lucky you, Mr. Brown, your robot's not able to be used to, but
which is weird because like technically
you could just fix it.
No, I mean that, but like technically,
Aren't
couldn't
there
you
rows
have
of them?
uploaded him in any robot?
No, it has to
yeah,
be his body.
but I think he wants to keep it, you know,
Fine.
his body with his body. He's like, I'm not gonna just stick you in any old robot.
I'm not gonna put you in a
But
white
yeah.
person's body.
Maybe it has
I'm
something
not
to do
that
with like
far.
the way.
I'm not that type of evil.
I'm not a monster.
I'm not gonna put you into a white
I'm no
man.
Nazi.
He's all like, I'm gonna put you in a woman's body.
He's an Asian woman.
He's all like, I'm gonna next. You know, I wonder why he didn't do robot animals. Like, why did he do robot dogs and
too
cats?
far.
I
You
mean,
can't replace something like that. Come on. Yeah.
maybe that was the next step. He's like, wait, because he's gonna perfect the humans and he's gonna do some animals.
Move on to pets.
But then then they all kind of get split up here, right? Because they're all like
Well,
No, they take Q to download him.
to the download
And then they
center, and they
take
put
Erica
everybody
and
back.
Derek.
Eric and Derek to
to
get
kill.
deactivated,
Yeah.
and then they put the rest of them in the
Into
same
the same
room
room
that
that
Rembrandt's
Rembrandt and
probably
Quinn
like,
were in.
man, I hate this room.
Yeah,
But then he makes a comment about how they took the power out. Of
Yeah, the whole room
whole
now.
room.
yeah, they shut down the whole power because
And then-
Rembrandt's all like, oh, they learn fast.
And then Q's strapped in yet again to
Yeah,
another table. Poor
The robot
guy.
version on one, and then him on the other one.
The
And,
robot version of him did seem kind of excited to get like a.
He's all, oh hell
Yeah,
yeah.
he
What
was
is
all
dope.
like,
You
"What?"
were right. Yeah.
Yeah. So then
They
it,
deactivate the robot.
yeah, it cuts back, and it's Erica and Derek, and they're
Erica
Like-
yells for Derek.
The
yeah,
way-
they
She
kind of
feels
show her getting
The-
deactivated off camera. You just see like the
kind of
silhouette.
like in
It's
what's
just- it's
in
just
the
shadow.
Mummy. You know when the Noxie Moon gets stabbed by the guards.
Oh,
it's all
yeah.
in shadow form
Yeah.
only.
Yeah,
But the way that they deactivate her is they
like unzip
cut
her
the
back,
spinal
and
cord.
then they just like
The
They
spine,
yanked
like
it
the-
out,
like
that
they
one
did in
robot.
Paul. Yeah.
yeah,
You think that they would have had a better way of doing that?
they could have
I mean,
just
it's like a
I
lever.
don't
why
know,
not?
If you think
Like-
about it.
I guess
I don't know. Even
It's like
I
pulling
don't
a
know.
switch.
I guess.
it's like pulling
I
the power
guess.
cord out or
Oh,
something.
It
you
just
know?
Yeah.
seems so like it seems so violent.
It's
Like
metal, man. It's
why?
fucking metal.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they deactivate her, and then they do the like.
Derek's
Derek's like,
like,
all
"I'm
right,
fucking
fine,
ready."
then go ahead, do it.
Do it.
He's
Do
like,
it.
"Do
He's
it,
like,
bitch."
you do it yourself.
So,
you
yeah.
son
He's all, you look me in the eye when you do it.
of a-" But it's in the back.
I don't know how
Hold
you're
on,
gonna do that.
hold
Let
up
me get a
this
mirror. Hold on, we're gonna figure this out.
Stare at me.
But yeah, so then it cuts away before you don't see him get deactivated either. You just see like,
yeah,
him
he,
turning
like-
around.
I do
around.
like that they all have little zippers, right?
Like
where
right
the
there, right where the
buttons
cord's
are.
at.
Yeah.
yeah. So then, yeah, it cuts back to them in that room, and they're trying to figure out how to get out. And
Oh,
then that's
yeah.
when Wade's all like, she starts knocking
She's
on the
all
wall.
bust this wall down. Let's go.
She said her dad told her that they told
her
her
and
and
her
her sister
sister
ever
were
get
ever in a
trapped in a fire to find the soft spot in the sheetrock and kick through and go to the next room. And
Do you
so
think that's
Okay, well, here was my thought. I guess it would only really work if that next room was also not on fire.
I
right?
know.
But then it's like,
What about if that room is more engulfed in flames than your original?
I don't
then
know,
we get,
man.
What's that thing? Like when it,
Oh, the backdraft.
the
Like where-
backdraft would hit you.
she fucking get blasted.
Yeah.
Like-
You get
Yeah, that
fucked
is
up.
weird. That's also. I don't know.
Backdraft
That
is
is a
scary.
weird thing to say. I'd be like, find a.
We should watch that movie. It's dope.
Backdraft.
I
Yeah.
have never seen that movie.
You've never seen the movie?
No.
Oh, it's good.
Only the right.
I've only been on the ride.
It's not even a ride. It was just like an
Experience.
experience.
I
She's like, I've basically have seen.
I mean, is that what they used in that one episode
Yeah,
of
the
the
fire,
show,
right?
right? Yeah.
Fire Within, yeah.
I think that's the only thing I know of it. Like, I don't even remember.
It's where Transformers
I don't even
was.
remember
or is.
what like being like going through that in Universal.
Oh, really? It's like
Yeah.
there's like a little pre-show thing, and they kind of show clips from the movie, and they talk about it, and then you go into the other room, and that's where the experience is and everything.
Is the assumption is
How
that you're
far
going
were
in
you from
as
the
like
fires?
I don't know.
Right
You were
there.
you were far away,
You
but
felt the
even like you
backdraft.
could still
You were
feel
on the
heat.
stairs. You go,
Like you could still.
They send you flying.
They put you on the yellow marker. They're all,
I'm-
don't move. You're gonna
land
get
on the-
burned.
We're gonna slather you with this. Just,
the gel?
Just,
Yeah,
with
the
this
gel.
gel. Just stay still.
They'd be really cold with this one.
You're gonna
Um,
have guys standing by with fire extinguishers.
They're all suited up. Though. You're all like, oh
You're like, should I have one of those on?
No,
no,
you're
you're
good.
good.
This is all part of
They
the
just give you a
experience.
thumbs up. They're all.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I
Cuts-
don't even remember.
Cut to like they use that footage for a commercial you didn't even know.
I know.
You're like, I didn't get paid for this.
Go on the
And
backdraft.
I had to pay to get into this.
Yeah, they're
fucking
all like, you should
theme
have read your
park.
contract.
It's in the contract.
It's like there's an agreement when you bought your
We can film you and do whatever we want with this. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't even remember the experience. So were you standing when it happened?
yeah.
You were just like standing in the room.
Yeah, you were. I mean, there's like obviously like there's like a
You
viewing.
just find yourself.
There's like
find
a
a
viewing.
spot.
There was a
Viewing
viewing
area.
section, you know, where you're supposed to be, and
Yeah,
it's
I know,
kind of like
but, like,
happening at a distance, but you can
What's
still
the
feel
distance?
the heat.
Like from here to where?
I don't know, man.
watch a video.
I don't
We'll
know
watch
the
a video
of the
logistics.
backdraft
experience
Yeah,
after.
it's
We need to watch it.
it's
Yeah.
definitely up on YouTube.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
Cut to the person.
Someone's on fire. Oh god. Ah.
Video's like 10 seconds long.
This is the only video.
I was all like, I don't remember that.
We see you as a child in the background. Your eyes just like wide. This man on fire.
Some random tourist on fire. Oh god.
They have the like classic like beige shorts and like Hawaiian shirt. Like your parents aren't even shielding your eyes from it either. You're just like staring at them.
Look at him.
They're opening your eyelids. Look at them, boy.
This is why you don't play with fire.
Kick the sheetrock.
This is why you kick the sheetrock, all right?
So I'll kick the sheetrock or burn.
So they kick.
Yeah, so they find the
Like
spot.
the sheetrock.
Yeah. Well, the
So she,
professor does.
yeah, yeah, she finds it, and the professor just like kicks a
Fucking-
hole
he
through
kicks
it.
and he
Boom.
punches.
It's
Yeah.
First of all, it looked like he was having fun when he got to punch
I
it.
know, yeah.
But when he kicked it, it also looked like he kicked it with more force than he
Oh
thought
yeah, and your
was
foot
needed.
kind of like went
'cause he
through like
kinda,
that.
like,
Yeah.
stumbled a bit.
Yeah.
He's like, I thought it was gonna break away easier, or it was gonna be a little bit tougher to
We
get
got
through.
I think
back
so.
To Quinn on the table.
Yeah. And they're trying to transfer his consciousness into the robot, but he's like making the machine like he said he was focusing like his
On all of
thoughts
his, yeah.
like into
How-
one section of his. I don't know how he's doing that,
He said he was
but
saying,
he was thinking of Rembrandt's
song,
song,
yeah.
"Tears
That
in My
was-
Fro."
So was he first sing when it first was singing? That was
I
him
don't know if he was
I don't
singing it
even
out loud or if
remember.
it's
That's
just
the
the
robot.
robot singing it.
That's
I
the
think he
robot
was just
singing.
getting it from Quinn,
Yeah,
like
because
his
it's
thoughts.
Quinn's thoughts, but it's
Oh,
but it was
because
going
like
into the
his
robot.
lips never moved.
Yeah.
But it did go from like Quinn singing, like if you because we watch it with the subtitles.
Yeah.
It said Quinn, and then it was like the singing,
Uh-huh.
and then later on when they were leaving, it said Quinn bot, and
Oh,
then
okay.
the singing. So I was, but
Yeah.
I was like, I never saw his mouth move, so I didn't know if it was
No, yeah, I think it was just thought.
he specifically
Yeah,
was
it's all
singing, or he was just
Mhm.
thinking of it.
And then the Quinn bot was singing it. Yeah, so he cuts some sort of feedback, and they're all like, "Oh, we're gonna have to give him a sedative." So like, he he doesn't do that. He's like, "Oh, I underestimated your abilities, your mind, the power of your
oh my
mind."
God, I don't remember any. of
Yeah, and
this
that's why they
combo.
had that syringe. They were gonna give him a
That's
sedative,
why. Okay.
so he could simmer down. But then
Simmer down now.
the professor and them, they come in blasting. They
They
shoot one of the Paul
do.
units, and
They get into the room.
they
like, shut off.
and the professor just fucking kicks
He's all
Dr.
about
Alden.
kicking now.
Boom, he kicks him in his wheelchair to the wall. He's all like,
He didn't even need to do that.
He's like, get the
Okay.
fuck out of here.
He like kicks him.
He's like,
You're
watch, get out
right.
of here,
I
Grippy.
forgot about that.
Yeah. And then they also shoot the one in the booth that was under the controls. I think Rembrandt shoots that one.
Oh.
Yeah, so they unstrap Quinn, they get him out of there, and they hear the robot still singing it, and he's Rembrandt's kind of
Like,
like,
what
what
the
the
fuck
hell?
is
But it's like
that?
such off key.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Even-
like, I swear I wasn't
he's-
singing that off key.
Yeah. He's like, it was the only song I could think of.
Aw.
So yeah, they're like running out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like escaping now.
Yeah, and so Dr. Alden like drops onto the floor. I don't know
Oh,
why,
they
but he
took
has
the-
to drop
they
in
took
there.
the hand. I forgot.
Oh
of
yes,
that.
that's right. The professor
were-
ripped
the
off his
ball.
hand
Yeah.
Yeah. so they can get out of the factory.
And then then Alden, the father, like
Drops down and
Reactivates the unit.
reactivates.
and
the
then
Paul
he does
unit.
that
That's a
spatial
thing.
thing, but one of his hands missing. So I'm
She's
like,
like,
how
what
can
the
you
fuck?
not?
That's
No,
why-
he
that's
does
why
look
he
like
goes,
he's all.
And that's why, because he can't do as accurate.
So
because
he's
of that.
doing the spatial
So I
thing.
can't calibrate a stub. All right.
Yeah.
It is cute though. He does look at his like
Yeah.
missing hand, kind of like, what happened?
Yeah. So they're all outside,
Booking it.
and then they're booking in. They have some blasters with them. and then-
they basically get cornered.
Yeah, they
but
get
it's like
stopped
it's like a
again.
shootout.
Yeah.
So Quinn shoots
single.
shoots one of them, and then
Somehow
there's
that ends
another.
up
There's one
ricocheting?
standing next to the one that had the hand ripped off, standing next to Dr. Alden. So I think the professor shoots that one, and it
When
like
they kinda
the
chain it connects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, kind of
Which
like
I guess it kind of makes sense.
it kind of like damages
You
Dr.
see a
Alden.
spark come out of it.
Yeah, and you're like, what the fuck?
"Oh,
And then you come to find out Dr. Alden was a robot this whole time.
robots."
That his experiment was successful, and he was able to transfer
And
his
he
own
did-
He's
consciousness.
all like, he didn't know because he was
Yeah.
like, I'm one of
That
them.
can't be.
So
Yeah.
there's literally no human left then in
Yeah.
this world.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I guess.
So then this is where, now that we were talking about the dinner scene, where I'm like, was he ever eating?
But yeah, they showed him eating.
I think it's like he still has a stomach in some weird form.
I don't know.
They're like, we just clean him out every night, like while he's
It's
while
like
he's
that,
sleeping. We just scoop out
it's-
all that food
It was
that
like
he
in
ate.
the-
It's like in the AI, where remember when he eats that food and they have to take him to the
Oh yeah,
facility to get all the spinach
all
out of
clean
his
it up.
stomach. That they like suck it
That's
all up
probably
with a
what
little
they have to do to him
vacuum
every night.
when he's sleeping.
Or I wonder if
It's like, quick,
he
vacuum out
must
his
not get
tummy.
like he must not get hungry,
He just eat them.
I don't know, but he does eat.
does he?
Oh, I don't know.
Because he goes, let's see what they cooked up. I don't know.
Who knows?
But yeah, so then the wife is explaining all this to him.
Yeah.
The wife knew.
Yeah, she
Yes,
knew
she
the whole time.
Mhm.
That I guess he'd been like that for 7 years.
Yes, I mean,
They're like, whoa, why didn't he walk? I guess they said that
Which
since
is
he
something
lost
we were asking like before
yeah,
that
like,
scene.
why doesn't he walk if he's a robot? But I guess like the ability, I guess, in the brain that controls that wasn't able to be
transferred over,
yeah, it
like
was-
downloaded.
yeah, he didn't have that ability, I guess, in his brain anymore, so it didn't transfer over. Yeah, so they decide to leave him deactivated.
yeah, they're just like, okay.
They're like, all right,
They
we're
tried
just
it
gonna
once, it
let
didn't
him.
work, so-
Yeah,
Mhm.
and the professor got, so they all go back into the facility.
It's kind of like a time skip to the next day.
Oh
It
yeah,
kind
the
of, 'cause,
professor
like,
was able to.
Yeah,
build up
he
Derek
was able to
again.
bring Derek back again. It took him like 10 hours,
Yeah.
and then he told
6
Derek
hours less
They
than.
gave Derek
the instructions on how to
build that.
fix Erica.
Well, I guess it
And
doesn't
he's like,
matter.
I hope you're all right. Yeah.
Because I'm just like, should they? Because she still seems kind of like.
Yeah,
But
well,
I
it
guess
won't
if there's
matter.
no humans, who
just
cares?
robots,
Whatever.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so then they're all saying their goodbyes to Derek, and they're all like, "Hey, maybe you can be the new father."
Maybe you can be father now.
He's like, "Oh, I'm kind of young to be a father." Did they say
What a
something
weird
like that?
line that she says. Yeah,
they're
Wade's like, you look kind of young to be a
she's
father.
like,
Just an inventor
they're like,
or
maybe not a
whatever.
father, but maybe a good leader.
Oh,
So yeah,
yes.
so
Yeah.
so they say goodbye. And she gives them a hug, and
They
what do you
all
call it?
they all slide out.
Yeah, they all slide out. They activate the timer, and then Quinn's the last one to go. He's last man out.
Yeah, he was.
'Cause he was the
Quinn
last-
was
literally
literally
the
the
last
last
man
human on that
on that
world.
earth.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then he jumps in, and that's it. That was the end of the episode.
pretty good episode. Pretty good
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good.
What was this? This is a.
Oh yeah, what was the rating on this one?
This
Let me
one was
see.
a
I'll tell
pretty
you
high
right now.
one, though.
I think it was a
wasn't
straight
It went
7. Yeah,
down.
straight 7. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
it's
good
good.
one.
Yeah, and that was
What's
it.
our next
the
one?
next
What's the rating for
episode.
next?
Seasons.
Yes, 7.2.
Damn, the Christmas episode.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, so the next episode is season greetings.
What do you think? Do you think this is going to be a
Season's
world where like
greetings.
Santa Claus is real?
Or maybe this,
No,
like,
in
in a
this world it
construct
says the
or-
sliders visit a world where Christmas is purely commercial
Yeah.
and
That's
malls
what
house
this
people.
is, then. I mean,
This world?
this
No,
world,
no.
Christmas is so commercial. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it and it's my favorite holiday, but it is very
Very
commercial. Yeah.
Maybe it's.
I try not to make it feel like that in the house, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
still expensive.
It's still expensive. Well, that's just because your son has expensive taste.
Oh my
But,
boy needs to get a
I'm
job.
off. You guys wanna contribute to Christmas presents?
Oh my god, I'll add our Amazon wish list to the links in the podcast.
Imagine that always like it's such a weird like.
I know.
I know. I don't know how people do that. It feels so weird.
Yeah.
7.2.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so then that'll be when what do we say that would be kind of like the beginning of December?
The live stream for it will be like what did
The
I
day
say?
before, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the day before in
yeah.
the beginning. Yeah.
So the live stream will
the
be
30th.
the 30th, and then the
So it's gonna
podcast
be
episode
December.
will be posted December 1st. So just in time for Christmas.
So then we'll have after that we'll have one episode before Christmas and then one episode before the New Year.
Yeah. Let me see what episodes those are.
So the Christmas episode is this one, and then the next one, the one closest to Christmas, is going to be what?
Murder Most Foul.
Ooh.
Say murder mystery.
That's a 7.21 too.
Oh, and then the one
Or
after
like in
that,
a war.
Oh, Slide Like an Egyptian.
Slide Like an Egyptian is going to be our last one for this year. Then,
Oh yeah, right before New Year's.
yeah, that
Oh,
one
okay.
lands on the 28th of December,
Oh, nice. That'll be episode 14, and we'll be
halfway
through.
through.
Just about. Yeah, there's 25 episodes.
That's
yeah.
crazy. Oh my
All
God, are we going to
right.
be done with? Are we
Season
going to?
3?
Yeah, we're going to be done with season 3 before the next year ends, right?
Yeah, I think we should.
Because it's 25, right? Every other week, 52 weeks,
Yeah.
25, 26.
Ooh, we're getting closer.
So we'll be
to-
like by the end of next year, we'll be in the middle of 4th season.
We're getting closer to the episode where you see the first Quinn. They gave him the formula.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Is that in this season or
Yeah,
next
it's in
season?
this season.
It's this season?
Yeah,
Ooh,
episode-
exciting.
episode-
exciting.
Episode 21.
Oh my God, that's like towards the
Yeah,
end.
towards the end. Yeah, so that'll be good.
And I'm like, will that be the episode that maybe finally one of the original cast members will know about this podcast and we can get them on.
Oh, I know, right?
Come on, Jerry O'Connell.
Come on, Jerry. Come on the show.
Or John Rice Davies.
I know, right? So let's see. So join us for that one. That'll be cool. We'll see.
Season
We
greetings.
do,
Are we
like-
gonna wear Christmas hats for it?
Maybe. Do we have one? Do we have any?
I'm
Do you
sure I
have any
have
Santa
Santa
hats?
hats somewhere.
Anymore, I think.
I thought we had some
I
at
have
one point.
I have Disney Christmas ears.
Well, you can wear those, I guess. Maybe we'll see. We
They
can
might
find
be in
some,
the box. We'll see.
some Santa hats. I thought we had some, but maybe not. Maybe we did at one point. And then-
I'm sure we did. Yeah.
Yeah, so join us next time. Yeah, don't forget to follow us on our Instagram at Sliding Through Dimensions, and also on TikTok, same thing, and on Twitter, Sliding Home and the number 1. And yeah, and don't forget, podcast is up on all of podcast platforms. All right, until next time, and see you on the next row.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Sliding Through Dimensions for updates and extra content. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on new episodes dropping every other week. Until next time, see you in another dimension.